Oh, yes. That's it.
Well, welcome, folks, to another evening with Paul. That's me. And matter of fact, we got a nice evening lined up for you. And but before we get into our show tonight, I want to thank you folks for tuning in, of course. But we got my sponsors out here. I want to say hi to them and thank them for their support too. And Los Norteños restaurant right up the street here. My good friend Leon. I hope you guys go by and say hi to Leon every day and have some great Mexican food with Leon. And of course, they're gonna have a nice Valentine's package for you. I don't have it right now, but they're putting one together, and I will tell you about it next week or so. But it'll be a great place to take your little Valentine, and also at El Norteño's over the Piedmont Mall. And that same thing there, they'll be having specials for your Valentines also. And I'm hoping you would take your little friend or wife or whoever over there for your Valentine's dinner, and I think it'll be your very, very enjoyable dinner. But anyway, we want you to, tonight, you got a number by your screen right here. If you call in, you get a chance to win a free oil change at my good friend Jim Mills, Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Chrysler. And you know what's good about that oil change? It is administered by certified mechanics, and it is absolutely be free to you, and there's no gimmicks to it. So if you just call in tonight, put your name in the kitty, you'll be able to maybe win this great prize. So keep that in mind. The numbers are on the bottom of the screen, and I might even throw in a $5 gift certificate for a restaurant, Olive Garden down in Danville. So that's all. So call in tonight and say hi, and we're gonna have our friends here from Infinity Ranch, Pet and Ranch. So they'll be joining us in just a few moments. And my good friend down at Jerry's Pizza. Everybody knows Jerry's Pizza, the best Italian food in town. And if you're looking for something special for your Super Bowl, if you look for something special for Super Bowl night, I want you to call them, because they got one of the best specials I've seen anywhere. And they got 50 boneless chicken wings, buffalo wings, 50 of them for only $14.99. And folks, you're not going to beat that. $14.99 for 50 of the boneless chicken wings. And also, if you like the bone-in better, they have the bone-in wings also for 50 cents a piece. And not only that, they got your large pepperoni pizza for only $7.99, and the medium pizza for $5.99. So, folks, you take down, you call these folks and get it in early, because they'll be going, and I guarantee you that a lot of people are gonna get these, because it's a good way to watch your favorite, the big football game, and have the best food in town doing so. And so, take my advice, just call my good friend Tony or Jerry, either one down at Jerry's Pizza, and tell them Chef Paul sent you. And he might even throw in a extra wing, who knows. But I guarantee you'll be treated like family. And with that being said and done, as I was saying right before the first show, our friends are here from Infinity Acres Petting Ranch. And I was out there today. Matter of fact, it was the first time I'd visited the ranch. And even with the snow and all on the ground, I was very impressed with them. They have some of the most beautiful animals I've ever seen. And Rick, he talks to him. I think they know what he says, because he stubbed the nose at me when I said hi. They just turned away and walked off, wouldn't even talk to me. But anyway, without that saying done, I want to introduce you right now to Laura and Rick Steere. Hi, guys.
Oh,
welcome.
Paul,
and
thank you for having us.
Glad you be, and I'm sorry I missed you this morning, Laura. But I was very well entertained, and I'm glad I had my boots on. But
yeah, it was kind of snowy.
It was snowy, but it was. Look at here, you got all these beautiful.
Yeah, we brought some friends to visit with you.
And what is that?
This is an Angora miniature rabbit.
Is this a rabbit?
It is a real live rabbit under all this fur.
Oh, wow, isn't it beautiful?
He is very sweet. This is Watson. He's one of our Favorite animals when we go to the nursing home for visits or we go to festivals. Everybody enjoys little Watson.
Well,
He's
you
just
know
sort of
what?
a
Can he
cute
see?
little-
Can he see you?
He kind of has that shaggy little look, doesn't he?
Where you at? There, your nose, I think, or whatever. But what adorable! I've never seen anything like that. And how soft he is.
Very, very soft.
And,
We do a lot of things with fiber animals at the ranch, our llamas and our alpacas, and the rabbits too. And the nice thing is we just have to cut their hair off to use it and make beautiful fabrics, yarns, materials.
Well, before we get into, you know, we're talking about Infinity Acres Petting Ranch. You know, a lot of people like me, they don't know what it is. I mean, there's a lot of folks been out there. I know that, they have. But there's a lot of folks that's never been out there. And I want to kind of bring them up to speed. What is it all about? When you talk about Infinity Ranch, you guys are nonprofit. I know that, right?
Yes, sir.
And so what is your purpose?
Our purpose is to bring animal interactive activities in an educational way to people. Teaches them about how animals are useful to humans, how much they benefit us as far as enjoyment with pets, providing fiber for wool. And we focus a lot of our education programs. We have been in the past on youth. We've had thousands of school children come through and they get an educational tour. Our tours meet the SOL standards for Virginia Learning. We're approved by all of the local school districts for, as a tourism attraction and field trip destination. And as we've gotten our 501c3 nonprofit status, this has been really, really exciting because we're moving from doing just the educational guided tours into some new areas. And the new areas are, we're starting a program which we call Enable, and that stands for Enrichment, Nurturing, Animal-Based Learning Experiences. And this program is being developed for individuals with disabilities.
You know, so somebody with disabilities, and they come out there more like therapy or something, is that right?
It would be it's very therapeutic for them. By interacting with animals, as you know, there's many people that, especially those with disabilities, they seem to have a very special bond with animals. And it has been proven that petting animals and interacting helps them feel very wholesome, very calm, puts them in a gentle frame of mind. They can learn so much from the animals, a lot of self-confidence, self-esteem, skill building. So that program is one of our new and real exciting things that we're working with, and we're partnering with Piedmont Community Services to kick off that program. And we're going to have a big event. It's an invitational event for anybody with disabilities, their family, their workers, and all the agency people in April, on April 26th, and that'll be from 11 to 4.
That'll be interesting.
That'll be fun. And then we're working on our Dare to Imagine program, which is a youth-based program. And that, we're partnering also up with Boys and Girls Club of Blue Ridge. And we're going to be providing summer camp experiences for their participants. And we're very, very excited about that. And that goes hand in hand with our 4-H Club, which is another youth-based program. We have the largest and longest running alpaca and llama 4-H club in Virginia.
Really?
Yes.
Well, you know, today I found out something I didn't know, and I do that every day. But, you know, Rick would take me around and show me around, and I didn't, you know, alpacas, is that right?
Alpacas, yes.
Alpacas and llamas.
Yes.
They look the same, really. I mean, they got, you know, the long necks, and, you know, and he told me the difference. It's very distinguished about the ears, you know. Is it the alpaca got the curved ears?
That the banana ears go with the llamas. We say
Llamas, okay.
We say they're kissing cousins.
Kissing cousins.
Kissing cousins.
Well, the llamas has the ears that kind of curved in,
Right.
and the alpaca is straight up.
Yep.
But they're beautiful. I mean, I see pictures of them, you know, on your brochures and everything. And today, first time I've been up close and personal to those things. And they are beautiful animals.
Yes.
Sure.
And they're very friendly.
Yep, very gentle dispositions.
And, well, you know, I couldn't help, Rick, I was sitting in your kitchen there, we're talking, and I heard something. I thought you had some people back in the back, had some visitors. Was your parents talking back there? They carried on the conversation. I said, you brought one of them out.
Now, Paul, you were laughing at the time, and one of the parrots was mimicking your
Was it
laugh. So, yeah, that's a cue for her to start talking.
Yeah, but that's amazing. You know, I thought you had company, and I said, why don't you come on out here?
We think so too. Sometimes when the phone rings, the parrot will go, hello, hello.
It's always an experience.
Oh,
So
and
it's all
everything out
different
there was an
experience.
experience, and I was very amazed and impressed with all your setup out there. You know, I know during the wintertime it's not as picturesque. You know, you got they can't be outside enjoying, but you got them comfortable. You got them where they are. They're not cold. They're all real taken care of, and I can see the love that you have for animals. And that's a nice. And, you know, they're all safe. They ain't none of them out there running around getting cold and shivering and being abused and all this stuff.
And that's actually one of our tagline is "Love grows here."
Well, I can see that. But you guys these foxes. A black one. I said, that's a red. That's not a red. That's a black fox.
It's a red fox family.
It's a
but
red fox
it's
family.
very, very beautifully black and silver.
But you never, nobody ever sees these. I have never in
They're
my
very
life seen
rare.
anything like that.
They're rare.
The same as here. But this, and I thought it was a ball of fur here. I thought it was a dog. One of them little dogs or something.
See how well behaved they are too.
Huh?
You know, they're well behaved. You know,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's what puts organization in life for people to get attached to them.
Well, they are beautiful animals, and you know, the pot-bellied pig came out this far. She didn't want to come out no more.
That was
Lulu was
Gracie.
Gracie May. Okay, because we
Gracie
have
May.
Lulu lives in the house. If you saw her there in the house.
No, I didn't see the one outside there, but all the animals, they was like I've never seen. You know, they were different. They wasn't even the
a lot
chickens.
of that has to do with the handling.
Even the chickens. You
Even
know,
the chickens are friendly.
but they're different looking. They don't look like chickens.
No.
And I think this was amazing. It's a good learning experience, and especially somebody they're like really explaining the difference and why, you know, and where these animals came from, and it's a good learning experience. And I would, as a matter of fact, I would suggest anybody that have family, you got to go out there, and it's getting out there is a nice scenic route.
Well, it's beautiful.
It's pretty.
beautiful drive.
It is.
It's a pretty
very
drive.
beautiful
And Joppa Road, and my GPS took me right out there. It knew where you was.
That's nice.
But but I really recommend to any of my viewers, if you want something interesting and different and beautiful, that is the place to go.
Now, Paul, you met our two beautiful Great Pyrenees dogs. They welcomed
Oh
you
my
right there. at the
goodness!
door.
Oh, I thought I'd get my saddle down and ride those. There's some beautiful dogs.
Yeah,
they're
they're-
big. I bet those ain't 4 feet. I don't know. They're all white, but they're friendly as they can. You know,
They are our ambassadors. Usually, when a school bus stops in the driveway, one of the dogs will get on the bus, actually get up on the bus and walk down through the aisle and greet the kids when they come.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they're our ambassadors.
Well, these dogs are protectors, aren't they? You
Yes,
call
they are.
them?
Yeah,
They're
they're
defensive.
guardians. We
Guardians.
call them our guardian angels.
Yeah. Would they hurt somebody if you tried to hurt you guys?
If someone tried to hurt us, they would defend us.
They would.
If a coyote comes and tries to hurt the goats or the alpacas or llamas, they would go after the coyote. They
They
are
could beat the
so
coyote.
gentle. I can put the little sugar glider or the rabbit
I
right
wouldn't-
on their
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
I can put the sugar
Yeah.
glider right on
Yeah,
the
You got to
back.
see this little gizmo here, folks. If you can see him, you can't. But that is adorable, and they're look at it,
That's little cowboy. Yep.
little cowboy, and he got a little pouch there. I think I seen this. He wants to get under my shirt, but I think I seen this one at one of our.
Yes. You wanted to.
But that's okay. No, at one of the expos.
Oh, the festivals.
Yeah,
Yes.
expos.
Yep. They're always very, very
And
popular.
everybody always get around these things. They're so friendly, you know. And I have never seen nothing like this.
No.
It's
We have a
very
lot of
different.
exotic animals at the ranch. We have actually over 21 species of animals there.
And I think, Rick, you told me they have a pouch like a kangaroo. They carry the little ones.
Yes.
God, they gotta be very small.
They are. When they first come out, they're about the size of a grain of rice. Then they migrate to the pouch, and they stay in the pouch exclusively nursing until they're about 6 weeks old, and then they come on out.
Oh.
Now, see, he's got a little bald spot.
Mm-hmm.
This is a male, and if you're a female, sugar glider, bald is beautiful. That's the sign of real virility and masculinity in the sugar glider world.
Oh, is that right?
It
Well,
is.
It's a scent gland, you know, and that's perfume to them. You know, that's an attraction.
Well, that's
They're-
it's a different, something you see
See,
differently.
and we travel with them. We've got little travel pouches.
And they feel right at home in there.
And we have gone to festivals, hotels, restaurants, stores, movies, horseback riding, have Pouchville travel. They are absolutely a blast to have with them. They make very good pets.
Can you imagine going in the ladies' room and bathroom and open the door and put it? I mean, that would be cool.
We have, we are USDA licensed for breeders and exhibitors. And we are a Virginia Green certified attraction, which means that we have demonstrated conservation and recycling efforts on the ranch. And we are, like I said, we're so excited about the new direction and partnering with some of the local nonprofits
Well,
with
before
our
we
new
get into that, we're
programs.
going to take a little break, folks, and we got a whole lot of stuff. I want you to learn about this ranch out there because you're going to be amazed, and you'll be wanting to go before we're through. I guarantee you that. So don't go away. We're going to be right back.
Oh, yes. That's it.
Come on down to Los Norteños, right next to the Dutch Inn. Great food, great prices, and you're always guaranteed to have a good time. So come on down to Los Norteños, next to the Dutch Inn.
The Spencer Penn Center would like to invite you to look at our lovely facility located at 475 Spencer Penn Road. We have a fully equipped, certified community kitchen with state-of-the-art kitchen equipment. The center offers a variety of rental spaces to suit family reunions, weddings, birthday parties, or even an up-and-coming business. If you're interested in getting more information, please give us a call at 276-957-5757, or you can visit us at 475 Spencer Penn Road in Spencer, Virginia.
Jim Mills Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram presents Things That Are in the Family.
Going hiking with my dad.
Reading books with my parents.
Helping my sister with her homework.
Going on vacation together.
The Jim Mills lifetime warranty.
Because all Daddy's customers are in our family.
And during the Chrysler Big Finish event, get 0% APR for up to 72 months on select new models.
Join the Jim Mills family today across from the Martinsville Speedway or at jimmillschrysler.com.
Come on out to El Norteño in Patrick Henry Mall. Come on out for great fun, great prices, and a family-like atmosphere. Come on out and join the fun at El Norteño in Patrick Henry Mall.
Oh, yes. That's it.
Okay, here I'm back, and taking up still the animals loving it. They haven't left the table here, but you know, we're talking about the Infinity Ranch, a petting ranch, and if you want to get a pen and take down a phone number, you might want to contact. If you, right now you're only doing groups.
We are doing group tours.
Group tours.
And we'll be opening up in April.
In April, and so. I think the snow be gone and all this stuff. And,
Yeah.
But the phone number out there is 276-358-2378. And that's 276-358-2378. And call Laura and Rick and both of them and go out there and visit. And you know, I'm going to bring my grandbaby out. My little buddy,
right.
I've been telling him he wanted to come out there. And last time I was going to come out, he got a little sick. But you know, I want to bring him. He'll be amazed. I can see now he's gonna be just thrilled to death.
We're not going to go anywhere, so you can come out anytime you want.
Well,
we're here to stay.
I know you are, and what you got out there, I can see why. You've got roots.
Yes, we do have roots.
You have got roots. And how long has this been in existence?
Well, we've been here this July 13th, 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah, and the whole concept started by somebody driving down our driveway, and they wanted to see our animals when we first got here.
You bring some of these animals with you when you came?
Oh yeah, we brought a lot of them.
We
with
look like
us.
Noah's Ark going back and forth down Route 81.
We moved ourselves.
yeah.
We moved ourselves. We didn't trust any professionals because we didn't want professionals handling our animals the way we like to handle them. So we brought our animals the way they are, and we did the animal move. We did at night actually, so that they would be comfortable in the cool breeze, at night in the trailer.
Well, that just shows how you love animals, and I think people respect that. I do. Anybody love an animal can love me. So my wife says I'm an animal.
This is the only one
I'm
we
your
let up
house
on the.
pet.
This is my house pet. We let him on the
I'm your
furniture.
house pet.
You had to get on the furniture?
We let him on the furniture.
I don't shed, not as bad.
No, I've heard if people that own pets live longer.
That's true.
It's been shown by that petting animals and having interactions lowers their blood pressure. It gives them a sense of calm, helps improve depression. There's a lot of medical and physical benefits besides the emotional benefits of having animals.
We've owned animals all my life, and until recently, when my dog passed away, it's just like losing a family.
Sure,
and that
absolutely
hurts.
is.
And I'm reluctant being hurt again. You get so attached to them, and they only live so many years. But they are loved. You just love you love seeing them greet you when you get home, and they're part of the family.
Well, that's the benefit of like if you can't own them, that's the benefit of coming to see us.
Yeah.
You come to see us on a regular basis, and I can guarantee that you're going to become attached to an animal, one specific animal. And for the least of it, it gives a lot of organization to your life. It gives you something to look forward to, especially for the young kids that, have backgrounds that aren't very settled. They get a lot of settlement in sharing experiences with these animals. Then that teaches the kids how to live a life and how important life is.
I met that young man out there. He's a special need.
Yes.
I forgot his name.
Michael.
Michael, and what a nice young man. At first you didn't realize, that he was that way, but he was a very cordial young man, and I'm sure you folks has helped that young guy a whole lot. He's so happy before he's that there.
He has daily responsibilities with the animals, and we have seen a lot of personal growth. Even though he came to live with us as an adult, we have seen a lot of growth, a lot of improvement. His blood pressure has gone down, and he's lost weight. Being outdoors and physical is so healthy in so many ways.
Well, if everybody to go outdoors, I mean, I'm serious. The kids nowadays, all they do is this.
Yes.
It's a shame, and it's a downhill slide is what it is.
Well, we're unplugged. When it comes to the kids or comes to visitors, especially if they're coming to share our animals and come on a program basis, we're unplugged. We are unplugged, and we have nothing to do with computers. They can get all they want in the schools and at home, but at our place they learn what nature's about, the animals. We even teach the kids how to make homemade butter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and for a kid to stand there and shake the bottle and see the butter and the way it separates.
What milk does it come from? The cow. We got a cow. I see a cow out there.
No, we don't have cows.
Are you goat milk?
We have done goat milk.
Butter. You make butter out of goat. Can you make butter out of goat milk?
You can make cheese, really good cheese,
best
and
cheese you can get.
Some of the dairies, like Homestead Dairy Creamery, you can get cream from there to make butter.
Well, that's
but they do a lot of hands-on
kids don't realize
things.
where this stuff comes from. And I was noticing the things. This is, for instance, out there. This little teddy bear. This is not quite teddy bear like you go buy in most stores here, because this fuzzy thing, all this fuzz came from an animal.
That's right. It came from alpaca.
Alpaca.
And in fact, even the sweater came from the fiber from our alpacas, and it was spun into yarn and knit.
Oh my goodness, that's unique. And here is some of it here.
Yes, this is roving, and this is raw fiber that's been put through a processing machine. That's one of the camp activities, and the program activities is putting it through the machine to turn it into this precursor to yarn. And with the fiber, you can put it through a spinning wheel or a drop spindle and turn it into yarn. You want to hand me the yarn? Sure. Like here's a skein of yarn, and this is all from our llamas right here.
Oh man,
and I spun this on my spinning wheel.
Did you? And you show that out there too.
Yes,
sure.
we do. And then we take some of the fiber, and this is one of the things that the kids like making, and this is a bird nesting ball. And it's filled with fiber from our animals.
The bird get this to make this?
And the birds, you hang this in the tree, and the birds will come and pick it out and make very colorful nests with it.
So if you see a very designer-looking nest in the woods, came from
It came from our
creations.
And these are
And these are also
pot holders.
well, they can be pot holders, but we also use them as picture frames or pages for a little journal or coasters. We make large ones for wall hangings. So there's a lot of artistic things that we create with the fiber from the animals, including the rabbit, the alpacas, the llamas. We'll probably start doing something with the Great Pyrenees dogs too, since they have
Well, they
so
got enough
much.
fur on my day.
Well, you know what the nice thing too is for these kind of hobbies to start out, for this it's very, very simple. Very, very little investment for a hobby like this.
Yeah.
You don't have to go out and buy large equipment. It's mostly work with your hands, you know, hands and soap. It's very, very simple.
But what I want the viewers to understand is that you guys are non-profit. You're not in
That's
here
right.
to try to rip
That's
anybody
right.
off. You're trying to. You got programs to help.
Even prior to the nonprofit program, we were nonprofit.
Right,
you
I
know.
understand, but I think that's a great thing people don't realize. You know, it's not a rip-off. They're not trying to get millionaires out of this thing. They just like their animals. They love kids like to do animals, and what a learning tool you have. And the knowledge you have of these animals, good. I mean, you just don't get that running around the street. That's not street smart.
No.
I've been on the farm most of my life too, and I knew what end of the cow you milk, but I never milked one. I did. My dad wouldn't trust me around a cow. But it's just it's good. I think children they don't see this anymore.
No, this is something that Virginia has a very rich agricultural history.
They do.
And 4-H, of course, was founded on farms to teach people how to be successful in farming and agricultural lifestyle. And with cities and kind of sprawling and everything being suburbs, farms are getting fewer and far between.
Right.
And people still need to have that, get back to nature, learn where our beginnings were, where clothes come from, how to make textiles, basic yarn.
Well, all these they didn't come. They come somewhere.
Somebody
You
has
know,
to do
if
it.
you get if you get a nice wool dress, you know, it comes from a sheep.
That's right.
You know, and people don't. I'm sure a lot of the kids don't know. They don't stop long enough to see where it came from.
Maple syrup comes from a store. It
Yeah,
doesn't come
that's
from a
it.
tree.
They don't come
you
a
know,
tree.
so-
You know? And they need to stop this. You know, slow down a little bit. Let them learn something. Let it accumulate in their brain. They won't forget it. It's
No, they
something that can
won't.
last for a lifetime.
Well, and there's a lot of things that they don't realize too, like this alpaca fleece. You can feel how soft it is. Back in the Aztecs, this was reserved only for royalty. If one of the peasants were caught wearing something made out of alpaca, they'd be imprisoned.
Oh, really?
Yes, this was reserved for royalty only.
Only royalty.
And I don't have any. I'm royalty.
We'll have to fix that, won't we?
But can you imagine Easter? Somebody giving you this a rabbit. They say, it ain't no rabbit. But it is. It's he or she. He
Oh,
is
boy.
a beautiful species. And you got to go see this.
Well behaved.
Oh, my. What are you talking about? Well, he's been sitting here all the day on the show.
Can we put a plug into for the fact what we really need are volunteers.
Okay.
Whether it's from a church, an organization, individuals, people needing community service hours, whatever the situation, we have all kinds of volunteer opportunities at the ranch. And whether your expertise is in landscaping or carpentry or working with the animals, there's something special for everyone. And we really would like to promote the fact we are starting this program for both the youth, the Dare to Imagine, as well as the Enable program for people with disabilities. And we need donations of materials, hours, people, all kinds of things.
And you know, I think this would be a good thing for your church's youth ministers to
would
get
be
involved.
excellent.
And
That would
I'm
be
gonna
excellent.
pass it on to ours because we got
Thank you.
a pretty good group of folks at our church, and young folks, and I think this would be a great place to take them out and educate them and show them something they've never seen.
Exactly.
But you know, the time is kind of short on us here. We're running now, but I want to thank you guys so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
And thanks for the tour today too, Rick. And
welcome.
that was very interesting.
We were excited about having you.
I enjoyed it immensely, and I encourage everybody watching the show, please go out there. And the phone number, if you want to call them, that's 276-358-2378. And go to their website is
infinityacres.org.
infinityacres.org, so you can't go wrong. And it's at 1 36 Joppa Road. And it's there, and put on GPS to take it back up there. But again, folks, I thank you folks for joining. Yep.
And just show that.
And here's the new logo, if you can see it. It's
a
beautiful.